So I finally watched the Megan's documentary yesterday, and all I can say is, wow, um, amazing. So I made a comment a couple weeks ago on Facebook, just saying I really hope she goes into a deep dive about her mental health because especially with the last few songs she released, off top of my head, Moody Girl and Anxiety. Yeah, she's going through some shit, and it's really brave for her to be putting out music about her mental health. Very admiring. So, when I watched the documentary and, she was just absolutely raw about the trauma she went through, what her brain was going through, her thought processes, um, that takes a lot. Anyone, it takes anyone to be brave enough to do that. Because as you can see already, people are gonna judge you, people are gonna think you're stupid, people are gonna comment on how your thought process doesn't make sense. Well, yeah, of course it doesn't make sense to you because you're not going through the anxiety, you're not going through the depression, you're not going through the post traumatic stress disorder. It's important to note that, obviously, you may be watching this and you do have these mental health issues, but the other factor that needs to be determined in this is that everyone processes things differently. So that's also another factor in why someone won't understand what you're going through. um, that she is going through from the shit she endured. So, yeah, of course, the thought process ain't gonna make sense to you, but that's unfortunately the ugly facet of mental health. Is one of the hardest things to do is to get someone to understand the shit your brain goes through. So, it's definitely worth the watch. Definitely highly recommend it. Especially if you're someone that has mental health issues, and um, it is really nice to see someone as bad of a bitch as Megan. Say it's okay that you feel like shit and that you're anxious to go outside. Like, you could still have these feelings and still be a bad bitch, and you'll still come out on the other end. So, I think this is probably a very important message for so many of us in these trying times. So, if there's anything you need to take away from that, is that give yourself some grace and don't be too hard on yourself. I don't see I admire Megan more now that she is raw and honest and open about her mental health. Because that is very brave for someone to do. Very, very brave. She did this knowing that people are going to judge her, people are going to say it's fake, people are going to say you have nothing to be depressed about, you're rich and beautiful. Like, sorry, that's not the point of depression. Depression doesn't know if you're rich or beautiful or famous or successful. All it knows is, screw your chemicals and screw any positive in your life. That's all depression knows. So it's important to remember that. And that goes for even people in your circle that seems to have the perfect life. But again, I do admire her for her being upfront, honest, raw, and honestly not giving a fuck about what people think of her with her mental health. That is so important because it's so easy for to not give ourselves grace, to feel what we feel, and it's very easy for us to judge ourselves so damn harshly because the anxiety we feel, the depression we feel. And so, if there's anything to take away from, the documentary and her wisdom, is that, you know, bad bitches can have bad days. And I think that is a very beautiful message. So, I'll keep this short. I'll keep it sweet. That's my thoughts on it. So if you needed that for today, I hope this helped. All right, see ya.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, bad bitches have bad days too. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, bounce back high, bad bitch always.